Welcome to this episode of the Legal Paige podcast. Today is all about Black Friday week and how to approach Black Friday sales as a business owner. So first of all, happy Black Friday week, everyone. If you are a business owner running a sale, I hope it's going smoothly with lots of sales rolling in and lots of customers purchasing things. And just know, while I know you are probably exhausted from this week and prepping for this week as a business owner, if you do have a sale going on, a rest is coming because holiday season is coming up. I also hope that as a consumer who's watching these sales, you are shopping smart, getting the things you need, and not just buying something because it is a good deal this week. There's a lot of flashy marketing out there and honestly steep discounts that can be easily distracting. And then before you know it, you've bought a lot and way too much, and then the kitchen sink as well. And then you kind of have buyer's remorse, wondering why you bought these things, courses, etc., that you didn't need next week when December rolls around. So in this episode, I really wanted to do one about breaking down like how to approach Black Friday sales week like a pro and a business owner who's shopping smarter and not doing it for the wrong reasons. I want you to come out happy with your purchases and the money in your bank well spent. So let's talk about it in this episode, my friends.
You're listening to the Legal Paige podcast, where we chat about life and business with a legal twist. I'm Paige, attorney and photographer helping online businesses and creatives tackle their business dreams without breaking out in hives. No more legal mumbo jumbo. This podcast features simple, bite-sized advice that'll have you legally legit in no time. Are you ready? Let's get started.
You guys, thanks for tuning in today. I hope you know that we are going to get into so many good things here, all about Black Friday week and how we can approach Black Friday sales and Small Business Saturday sales and Cyber Monday sales as a business owner very, very smartly and ensure that we're not getting distracted by looking at discounts and marketing and snazzy things happening online right now. So I wanted to just start out with my best approach to Black Friday. And I kind of wrote out a list here of things I want you to think about. And if you can strategize in advance for Black Friday before Friday actually hits. And then I also wanted to give you guys a brief look at what I used to do for Black Friday back in the day when it used to be a little bit cooler, in my opinion. I'm going to talk about that here in a sec. But let's talk about what to do first so we aren't frantically buying everything and ultimately forgetting what we actually need. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of insight into my life with my family over the holidays. So Black Friday has obviously just been this thing that's been around in the US for quite some time. It was a time where families were together over the holidays, especially over Thanksgiving, and then they could shop on Black Friday to prepare for the holiday season coming up. And it was just a big day that all of these big box businesses came together and decided to all have sales all at the same time in order to get people out and into their stores to buy. And then, of course, you couple that with all things family, and families started doing this together. So back in the day, I seriously remember growing up in middle school and high school, and you would be at the holiday, so Thanksgiving morning, I think we had newspaper delivered to our house. I can't actually remember because there was a point in time where, newspapers kind of went out of style. And then my dad would just go down and make sure he got the Thursday Thanksgiving paper with all of the ads, physical ads in them. And that's one of my favorite parts of Thanksgiving growing up is my mom and I would sit down and look through literally the stack of ads that's 5 inches deep. You know what I'm talking about if you're in my generation. Those ads have gotten so small now. There's probably, maybe half an inch of ads now. But it was this thick newspaper with all of these advertisements and slip-ins, in the actual black and white newspaper that our hometown was putting out. So it was awesome. Every Thanksgiving morning as we're getting the turkey ready and we're getting all of our fixings ready. And my mom and I are cooking, like in between, we're looking at what can we buy tomorrow. And we would like sit down and we'd plan out like, okay, this store is here and we want this thing for this family member. And then this store is here. And we'd look at like the timing of when stores would open and we'd like map out our whole Black Friday extravaganza. And we'd always go get coffee. And then like if I had other cousins in town or aunts in town, I really feel like the boys kind of just went to, I'm in Montana. So I feel like the boys just went to like sporting goods stores if they did anything on Black Friday. I feel like a lot of the guys in my family don't like shopping, just FYI. So this was a kind of a super sexist thing that was happening where it was the women who liked Black Friday shopping. So whatever, I'm just bluntly stating that. That's what happened in my family. But it was always something that my mom and I did together. And then any like cousins or people in town, my grandma came a few times. So that was like what I remember growing up with Black Friday. And then sometime in college, I mean, I went to college in 2009. I'm dating myself here a little bit for all you 20-year-olds. But yeah, like, you know, at the beginning of between 2010 and 2020, the marketplace was shifting drastically from in-person selling to online selling. And especially, I'd say the past 5 years, obviously our economy has gone primarily online. And during that period of time as well, like Amazon was starting to pop up. So like when I went to college, Amazon wasn't really, it was a thing, but it wasn't a thing. And so there wasn't a ton of companies you would buy things from online. I mean, if I'm recalling back, it would be maybe like Express. Or like I would buy clothing from online stores, but they still just didn't have the sales online that they did in person. And so it's just crazy how the world has changed so quickly. And then we all kind of remember when they started changing Black Friday to happening on Thursday. And I got real ticked off about that because Thursday is Thanksgiving and it's family time for me. And I just felt like it was impeding on everybody's family time. And then all these workers at these stores had to work on Thanksgiving. And so like Walmart a few years back started doing like early bird sales starting at like 4 p.m. or 6 p.m. on Thanksgiving. And that was just kind of disgusting to me, to be honest. I mean, I think they still do that if I am correct. But I think the beauty of all of that happening is now you can just still purchase online, but not have to leave your house and can still be around your loved ones, even though you're kind of purchasing online. I don't know. There's a catch-22 there. But what I'm trying to get at is in-person selling and going to box stores, that kind of Black Friday is no longer really a thing. Obviously, you can still do it, but a lot of selling and marketing and advertising for Black Friday is online now. I would say if I were to look at the financials of any business, I would bet quite a bit of money that they are making a crap ton more online. So that is what we're kind of going to go over here today is online marketing and what you need to buy online for Black Friday and what you shouldn't buy online for Black Friday. And then also how to like forecast the week because some people have pre-selling happening where sales are starting kind of the first few days of Black Friday week. Now it's like a whole week online versus just Friday after Thanksgiving. And then Small Business Saturday occurs usually across the entire United States for small businesses in your hometown, where you can go to those brick and mortar small business shops versus the big box stores, which is nice. And then Cyber Monday became a thing. And so lots of business owners only sold on Cyber Monday online. But now, like I said, it's trickled from like the Monday prior to Thanksgiving all the way till the Monday after, which is Cyber Monday. And now Cyber Monday is like a cyber week for Black Friday. So everything, in my opinion, you can purchase online. It's all cyber-friendly sales happening right now as you're probably listening to this episode. Okay, so what should you do first? The very first thing I want you to do as a business owner is look at your finances, okay? make sure you have disposable income in your bank account to buy certain things for your business. This goes for personal expenses as well. Please don't put stuff on credit cards. That's setting yourself up for financial failure. So don't do that. If you want to get credit card points or things like that, I don't love credit cards and I have like my own personal feelings about them. I don't think they create or build wealth, and I don't think that they are worthwhile to have. But if you do side on the credit card side of things, then you can only put things on credit cards to get points if you actually have the money in your bank account to pay off that credit card at the end of this month. Like literally pay it off next week. So look at your finances and make sure that you can actually buy things. I don't want you putting things on credit and paying them off over time. Don't do that. And then I want you to create a budget for yourself, okay? Because there are some like bigger like gear items and things that are really snazzy and heavily discounted during Black Friday week, which you think you should buy. But if you don't have the money to actually buy it right now, then it's not a good asset to buy for your business currently, and it would behoove you to wait till a later date. So look at your finances, and then I want you to literally make a cut and dry amount that is your maximum amount you can spend this week. So if you have an extra $750 that you can spend, that's all. I want you to have a hard cutoff amount. If it's $2,500 and you have been, working like a dog for the past few months and you're burnt out and you just need some like a shopping spree binge to make you feel better and you've got $2,500 of extra disposable income in your bank account, you go get them, my friend. You spend that $2,500 because I myself love a good shopping spree. And I think that if you have the money and you can do it, then you should. And next comes what you actually need though. I don't want you to just willy-nilly spend on a shopping spree. I want you to buy things that will actually benefit your business. So first, look at gear and depreciable assets in your business that can be deductible for tax purposes, but are essential items that you use each and every day. Is it like a new lens or gear or equipment for your photography business? Is it a new computer? Do you need to upgrade hard drives or, memory disks? Do you need a new contract for that matter? These types of things are essential items that you absolutely need to run your business. Do you need to? Last year, for example, I upgraded my podcast gear. And that was something I budgeted for about like $500 or $600. And I made sure to kind of upgrade not only like my podcast mic, but just to make things a little bit more easy and efficient and streamlined, I bought a boom arm. I bought a Rode wireless mic as well that can attach to my camera for videos that we film for the business. So I really thought about things I actually need and would make sense to upgrade and up-level my overall business experience to people who are coming to my business. So those are essential items that I want you to like make a little checkbox here and be like, do I need new gear? Do I need a new computer? Do I need a new contract? Do I need a new mic? All of these like essential things that you use each and every day. Is there any little like even small gear and equipment that you could use to film reels on your phone? Do you need to upgrade your phone? There's a lot of different sales out there that could be really beneficial to you this week for essential, tangible items in your business. Now, we've talked a lot about budgeting in this episode. And for any of you needing help keeping up with your business income and expenses and calculating that pesky tax liability, and then also figuring out what kind of disposable income you have for things like Black Friday week, I have created a free budget spreadsheet to help you do just that. There is no better time than now towards the end of the year to kind of start getting all of your monetary ducks in a row for tax time. So you can grab our free spreadsheet at thelegalpaige.com/budget spreadsheet. Again, that's thelegalpaige.com/budget spreadsheet, all lowercase and no spacing. and you can get your free budget spreadsheet created by myself and my tax team here at The Legal Page to get you set straight by the end of the year with your income and expenses. Let's get back into today's episode. Next is more fun things and kind of intangible items like Instagram courses, really shiny things for your business classes, online courses, masterminds, group coaching experiences. There's going to be a lot of marketing and advertising out there in the online business world. If you are running your business through Instagram and through Facebook, you're going to be getting a lot of ads for business-related things that aren't tangible gear items. So you need to decide financially, would it make more sense to buy like actual depreciable assets that are in your business over Black Friday, or should you up-level your business through a course or through a coaching program that you can then utilize all of the things that you learn in that program to then, get ROI in your business and up-level your business that way? And then how much money do you have to actually pay for these things? And this is where I see lots of people getting into trouble is they'll buy courses just to buy courses during Black Friday week because they're on sale. And then they say, I'm going to look at these at a later date. And yeah, you can always do that, but are you actually going to take that online course at a later date? Like if you don't have a dedicated time in your calendar to sit down and take that online course or do the thing, I don't want you to purchase it. Like it's not a winning investment for you. But something, if you're getting kind of overly excited about like an Instagram mini course or like an online course that's going to up-level SEO in your business or graphic designing courses or things like that, instead of, if you really have that feeling before you purchase, and this is hopefully if you get anything out of this episode, it's, are you absolutely sure before pressing the submit and checkout button that you have the time, you have the money, and you are ready for this investment in your business? If you have any irking gut feelings that it might not be the right purchase, I don't want you to purchase it. If you have those feelings surrounding these Instagram things, online courses that I'm talking about that are shiny and out there during Black Friday week, I would instead suggest that you look into more of a one-on-one experience, whether that's a VIP intensive day with one of your favorite mentors, whether that's a group coaching experience that will last for 6 months in 2022, whether that's an in-person mastermind experience for 2022, you're going to get the same benefit that these online courses teach in an in-person environment next year. And you can actually put that on your calendar. You have to actually dedicate your time and energy to it. So I think it's a better bang for your buck, and your investment is going to be much more worth it when you're purchasing things like that over Black Friday versus just putting a bunch of things in your cart. So that's my best tip for you as you're kind of looking at Black Friday sales. The next thing is kind of planning out your week. Okay. So what is important to buy early versus waiting for the last day? There are lots of sites, and I think you can use your due diligence here and email customer service at certain companies, or if it's a small business that's offering things online, this is their bread and butter week, and so their customer service better be top notch, and they better be there to answer all your questions. If not, don't purchase from them. But if you can ask, are your discounts better now, or are they going to decrease as we get to the end of the week? That is something to know about, because we do that at the Legal Page, and we're very clear with all of our marketing. Obviously, we're very conspicuous, and we're following all of the laws and making sure that we have disclaimers, and consumer protection is of our utmost importance here at the Legal Page. But it's important because if you miss a sale at the beginning of the week, you run the risk of it slipping your mind altogether. And now you're waiting for next year. So I don't want you to have remorse in the fact that you didn't purchase and FOMO in that respect. So think about, okay, what do I need to buy? What's really important to buy? And what are my like absolutes and essential items I want as a business owner as, an expense for 2021 over Black Friday week? What do I buy earlier in the week? And what are things I can sit on and really ponder and make sure I'm making the right decision and wait towards the end of the week? There are some things that are like 40, 50% off at the beginning of the week and on Black Friday that will then not be 40 to 50% off on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So be aware of companies running those type of sales. That's what the TLP shop runs like. So just to be very frank with you, like that is how we do it. And we don't, we don't hide anything. We're very clear about that this is like the last day to purchase. And so just be aware of those things because the companies they're probably not going to give you the discount later on. And I can tell you, we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that email us the next week and say, oh shoot, I forgot to buy a contract template during your sale. Will you offer the discount this week? And we don't. We are very like cut and dry. We want to honor the people who have purchased during the time period of the sale. And we don't like to give people discounts thereafter. Just honestly for like I said, honesty purposes. We just like to be very black and white there. And I know other companies do as well, because when the sale's over, the sale should be over. Also look at what supplies you need for your business, just like kind of essential office supplies. Do you need to upgrade your mouse? Do you need more pens and paper? Are there any business books that would benefit you at this period of time? Do you need a calendar for 2022 that's a physical calendar? Do you need any type of like products for client gifts that are coming up for Christmas season of 2021? All of those things might be supplies that would be on sale during Black Friday. And so while they might not be essential, like actual larger asset items for your business, you probably would buy them throughout the year, but would it be beneficial now to get a heavy discount on those types of items? So maybe just look at things in like your Amazon cart and receipts that you have throughout the year on things that you consistently buy each quarter, perhaps. And then maybe purchase one or two of those things for yourself that your business needs at this time during Black Friday week when you can get it at a discount, because obviously that's going to help your bottom line if you can get those things that you constantly purchase at a discount and then just have them in bulk in your office closet. And then finally, my last tip is research. Don't get caught up in swanky marketing and swipe ups and tap here's and see what the sale is here. Like tap on them and look at them, but don't buy right away. I want you to look at all the things and all of the businesses that you want to buy from. I want you to look at their deals. I want you to actually sit down and add up what all of these would be in total. Is this someone that you have wanted to purchase something from, and now it would be a good time to kind of have your first step in the door with them and their business at a heavy discount? I want you to buy according to your business plan and model, and not just impulsively buying. That's obviously the drift of this whole episode is don't impulsively buy and pull the trigger, because businesses are spending way too much money on marketing and advertising. I mean, we do, because they are hoping for impulse buyers. Like that is the whole point. And so from a consumer standpoint, you just want to take a step back and be like, okay, are they really just trying to like woo me into this? Or is this something that I actually need and want and would benefit from in my business? So create a plan and create a budget for yourself, and then shop accordingly during the Black Friday week with that plan in mind. Know what you want, when the sale is running from and to, and the discount. So how much steeper is a discount during the beginning of the week versus the end of the week? And then what periods of time are you going to buy things during Black Friday week? I really hope you love this fun episode of approaching Black Friday week as a business owner. Like I said, I love Black Friday. Don't get me wrong. I also love saving money and I love shopping. I'm not going to lie. I buy lots of things over Black Friday too, personally and business-wise. This episode was just geared primarily towards business purchases during Black Friday week. I could go on a whole nother episode about personal purchasing over Black Friday week, but we won't go down that route. All in all, I want you to look at the bigger picture and what things will better serve you in the long run versus a one-time use as a business owner. That's going to take your hard-earned money and make it an actual long-term investment. And I want you to purchase that over just short wins in your business. We all want the latest gadgets and gizmos, and we want to snag that biggest discount. But please, please, please take a step back. Look at the bigger picture. Look at your budget. Only purchase smartly this week and make sure that what you are doing is actually going to help you. And like I said, check your gut, check yourself before you hit the checkout button and make sure that you're confident in that purchase before you actually click, yes, I'm ready to purchase. So happy Black Friday week, everyone. And share with me over on Instagram at The Legal Paige all of the exciting things you've purchased this week. I would love to hear about the deals. I love sharing deals throughout Black Friday week to fellow small business owners. So hit me up if you find any good ones so I can let others know. And I can also cheer you on in the business investments that you are making this week. And until next time, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful holiday weekend.
Thanks so much for listening to this episode of the Legal Paige podcast. See, I told you being legally legit isn't so scary. Be sure to visit thelegalpage.com for all show notes. And it would be super awesome if you could head over to iTunes and leave a review. Last but not least, don't forget to join my free Facebook group for unlimited legal and biz Q&A. Chat soon, Legal Pagers.